I'm Tomoko. I just had my first baby. A dream came true. Thank you for coming into this world. For this little one, I feel like I could take on anything. That thought really sinks in. But then,
What? No way! He's only come by once since the baby was born?
Yeah, once. He barely stayed long enough to say hi.
Right? Feels like there's a whole story there.
it's so weird. Him not showing up at all. What's going on, Toru? He wanted this baby so badly. Looking back, Toru had been acting strange even before I found out I was pregnant. Suddenly, he started working late more often and coming home past midnight became the norm. Eating alone just feels so empty somehow. Toru seemed like a completely different person, his words and actions distant, probably because he was exhausted.
Do we really have to talk about this now?
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be now.
Good. Then save it for later. I don't have the energy to deal with pointless chatter right now.
Toru was always on edge, and his behavior toward me grew colder by the day. When I tried to talk to him, he'd glare at me like I was a nuisance and sometimes even click his tongue in irritation. I had no idea why he was acting this way, and it left me completely confused. When we first met, I thought it was fate. His warm smile and kind eyes made me fall in love at first sight. I was so happy when he confessed his feelings to me. After that, every day had my heart racing so much, I thought it might explode. Those were such happy times. Unable to bear eating alone anymore, I decided to go out for a meal one evening. Come to think of it, it's been ages since I last walked around the city at night. Since I work from home, I tend to stay cooped up in the house. A little outing like this isn't bad once in a while. Besides, Toru's going to be late again tonight anyway.
Hey, Tomoko.
Startled by the sudden call, I turned around to see Koichi and Haruna. Koichi is Toru's best friend. Haruna is his fiancé. The three of us were delighted to run into each other by chance.
Why didn't you join us for dinner, Tomoko?
Oh, I wouldn't want to intrude on your date.
Not at all. We'd be thrilled to have you.
Encouraged by their warm invitation, I decided to take them up on the offer. After all, it's been so long since I've had a meal with someone. At that time, I was so starved for conversation. It feels like forever since Toru and I last had a proper talk. Lately, it's like we're just roommates. No, scratch that. I'm treated worse than a roommate. Caught up in the lively atmosphere, I let my guard down and ended up venting about Toru. Hearing my story, Koichi and Haruna's expressions grew increasingly somber.
I can't believe things are this strained.
What's Toru even doing? I'll invite him out for drinks soon and try to get him to open up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm concerned about both of you.
Next time, let's all go out together and enjoy a great meal.
The other day, I ran into Tomoko. Huh? She said you've been pulling all-nighters at work and getting home super late every day. Well, yeah. She seemed pretty lonely, you know?
Listening to Koichi talk, Toru looked like he was lost in thought.
Take care of your wife once in a while, will you? Yeah, you're right. If you keep ignoring her, you might end up divorced, you know? Yeah.
Koichi said Toru's reaction wasn't exactly enthusiastic, but still.
Tomoko, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Lately, I've been so on edge. I guess I've been too harsh on you.
Toru.
I'm sorry.
Toru lowered his head. I just stared at him, completely dumbfounded by how much he'd changed.
Koichi called me out and it made me think.
Oh, I see. Part of me wanted to say it's a little late, but I was honestly just happy to hear it. And so we decided to rebuild our relationship.
It's nice to get together as a group of 4 again. Yeah, it really is.
We owe it all to Koichi, don't we?
Looks like Koichi's meddling actually paid off for once.
Haruna's playful remark made all of us burst out laughing.
So, when are you two getting married?
Koichi and Haruna exchanged glances and smiled warmly.
Actually,
They shared the date of their wedding, and the meal became even livelier.
by the way, what was the name of that girl Koichi had a crush on back in college?
Toru suddenly said something like that, probably because the alcohol was being passed around and the tag came off. Toru, not in front of Haruna.
Oh, come on, it's ancient history. You know, the girl from the education department? Oh, Namie? Yeah, Namie. She kinda looked like Tomoko, didn't she?
What? None of us could figure out why Toru brought that up. Back then, we had no idea what was coming. Why did you say something like that?
Something like what?
Toru's tone suddenly turned sharp, completely different from before. The story about your college crush and how she looks like me.
It's true, so what's the problem?
Well, I don't think Haruna would feel great about it.
Was she? It's not like I said you and Koichi are up to something.
After saying that, for some reason, Toru gave a sly grin.
Unless you really are sneaking around with Koichi.
Why did Toru say that night? I couldn't figure it out, and the uncertainty was eating away at me. But with Toru constantly working late and coming home past midnight, I didn't have a chance to confront him about it. Hey, Toru, about your next day off.
Oh, sorry, I've got a business golf outing that day.
Oh, okay. Despite the lingering awkwardness between us, some unexpected news came our way.
Congratulations, you're 3 months pregnant.
That's right, I was pregnant. A baby. I wonder if Toru will be happy. I couldn't help but smile as the thought filled me with joy. While I was figuring out how to break the happy news to Toru, I felt truly happy. But as usual, Toru came home late, and when I excitedly told him about the pregnancy, his expression was icy. Toru said he wanted a child too. Isn't he happy? Toru's cold reaction left me completely crushed. Since I'd been working from home even before getting pregnant, my routine didn't change much. I guess it'll get harder to do work and chores once my belly gets bigger. I probably can't expect much help from Toru, so the future feels a little daunting. Coming! When I opened the door, there was Michie, my mother-in-law. Oh, mother. Both our families already knew about the pregnancy, and ever since, my mother-in-law had been visiting frequently. Grandchild fever before the baby's even born, huh? I'm grateful, I think.
Tomoko, aren't you going to eat more?
The smell of food is just...
Even if you're nauseous, you need to eat properly for the baby's sake.
Okay.
Tomoko, have you done the cleaning?
Oh, I'll do it after I finish this work task.
Work, huh?
One of the reasons my mother-in-law didn't like me was because I kept working. And since I got pregnant, that feeling only seemed to grow stronger. If she's going to come over every day, she could at least help out a little. I kept those thoughts to myself, putting on a fake smile as I dealt with my mother-in-law. I wanted to spend my pregnancy in peace. I even asked Toru to talk to her about cutting down on her visits.
Mom's just being nice by coming over. What's your problem?
That's all he said before dismissing me coldly. It was then I realized there was no point in saying anything. Even so, my belly grew steadily bigger. It hurts. One day, late in my pregnancy, I was hit by an intense pain in my stomach. Then, my water broke. Of course, on a day like this, my mother-in-law isn't here. Since I'd already prepared for the hospital, I called a cab and headed there alone. I feel so scared, Toru. I knew there was no point in trying to contact him during work. He'd just ignore me. Even so, no, I'm going to be a mom. I need to pull myself together. Giving myself a mental pep talk, I braced for what was to come alone. In the end, I gave birth all by myself. I sent Toru a message before heading to the hospital, but he left it on read. Toru and my mother-in-law didn't show up until the day after the baby was born. My mother-in-law in, buzzing with excitement, but Toru seemed grumpy for some reason.
Doesn't look like me at all.
Peering at the baby's face, Toru sulked.
You can't tell anything right after they're born.
Before I could even process Toru's attitude, my mother-in-law surprisingly scolded him for once. That one visit was the only time Toru came to the hospital. Even today, on the day of my discharge, he claimed he was too busy with work to come. This doesn't bode well for the future. I let out a sigh without meaning to. Even though I was on maternity leave, doing all the childcare completely alone was exhausting. I should be happy about the baby's arrival, but all I could think about was how overwhelming it was. If only Toru were a little more supportive. But my small wish fell on deaf ears, and I stumbled through my first attempt at parenting all by myself. As usual, my mother-in-law visited frequently. She'd play with my son Junya for a bit, but
Yomeko, Junya's fussing.
whenever Junya cried or got fussy, she'd immediately call for me. She never helped with diaper changes, preparing formula, or any other baby care. Didn't she raise Toru? How is she so clueless about babies? Far from being any help, my mother-in-law only added to my workload, asking for lunch and other things during her visits. Junya, look, flowers are blooming. Aren't they pretty? On my days off, I've been taking Junya out for walks in the park more often. Of course, Toru, being as unhelpful as ever, is nowhere to be found. It's just me and Junya, the two of us on these walks. Hey, can't you spend some time with Junya at least on your days off?
I'm tired. Just give me a break, will you?
Toru's response was completely devoid of any sense of responsibility as a father.
You just want to slack off and dump all of Junya's care on me, don't you?
What's the point of even being a family? As my frustrations with Toru and my mother-in-law piled up, time flew by, and before I knew it, Junya turned 6. Are the cookies good?
Yeah, I love these.
Junya, a healthy and happy little boy, absolutely loves his snacks. He'll be starting elementary school soon. Though he's a bit on the quiet side, he's growing up so sweetly and steadily. Seeing his innocent smile fills me with happiness. Toru and I were nothing more than husband and wife, in name only by then. For me, Junya had become my sole reason for living. Then one day, Toru says something completely out of line.
Junya is Koichi's kid, isn't he?
I couldn't comprehend what he was saying and just stood there, stunned. Ignoring my reaction, Toru kept accusing me in a sharp, cutting tone.
I've thought he didn't look like me since he was born, but he looks just like Koichi.
Where? I tried to respond, but my words were drowned out by Toru's tirade. Has Toru always been the kind of person to spout such irrational nonsense? I could only stare at him in disbelief.
If he were my kid, he wouldn't look like this. That pudgy build is just like Koichi's.
It's true, Junya is a little chubby, but it's completely normal for a child. Besides, claiming he's Koichi's son just because of his body type is absurd, even for a baseless accusation.
You cheated on me. We're getting a divorce.
As Toru spat those words, his mother, who had been silent until then, chimed in.
You're trash. Get out of here.
I had no words left. Accused of something ridiculous, I realized there was no point in trying to explain my side. There's no reasoning with these people. Taking Junya in a single suitcase, I left the house. With both of my parents gone, I had nowhere to go. Still, I couldn't bear to spend another second in that house. Who can I turn to now? I thought of reaching out to someone, but immediately remembered Toru's accusations. I guess I can't rely on Koichi or Haruna either. While I was wondering what to do, my phone suddenly rang.
Yomeko, are you okay?
Apparently, Toru had made the same accusations against me to Koichi. Of course, neither Koichi nor Haruna paid any attention to such baseless nonsense, but they reached out, worried after hearing I'd left home.
Haruna's worried about you too.
Reading that message brought tears to my eyes. Even though I knew the accusations were baseless, the constant verbal abuse had left me deeply hurt. 10 years had passed since that day when I was unfairly thrown out of my home. During that time, a lot had happened, but Koichi and Haruna were always there, genuinely supporting me and Junya. And most importantly, Junya, now a high schooler, had become my greatest source of strength and joy.
What about the cake?
Haruna baked it for you.
Yes, Haruna's homemade cake.
She went all out since it's your birthday.
Oh, I can't wait.
While Junya and I were out shopping for his birthday party, a familiar figure approached us.
Finally found you.
It was Toru, my ex-husband, and standing beside him was his mother, Michie. Looking at Junya, Toru grinned widely.
As expected of my son, you've grown into a handsome guy.
He quickened his pace, coming right up to us. Why now? Before I could even think further, Toru began explaining.
A debut, huh? That's amazing.
Ah, so that's what this is about, I realized immediately. This has nothing to do with either of you. My voice came out colder than I expected. But Toru didn't seem bothered by it.
Junya's success is thanks to inheriting my blood, isn't it?
Hearing Toru act as though the events of 10 years ago had never happened, I shot him a disbelieving look. That's right. After all, Junya looks so much like Toru. He really is your son. Michie chimed in, tears streaming down her face. What kind of ridiculous charade is this? I thought, staring at them both with a blank expression. It's true that Junya now in high school does resemble Toru. His chubby frame from childhood disappeared after he started taking dance lessons in elementary school, and he's been fit ever since. In middle school, he was scouted by an agency and began taking lessons in both dance and singing. From that point, his transformation into a stunning young man was undeniable, not just a parent's bias. As proof, last year he made his debut in the entertainment industry. Now he's a rising star as a member of a dance and vocal unit that's capturing everyone's attention. It was clear Toru had only decided to play the proud father now because of Junya's success. I couldn't even muster a sigh at Toru's shallowness. When I ignored them and tried to walk away, Toru and Michie clung to me.
What's wrong with coming to see my son?
That's right. It's my natural right as a grandmother to see my grandson.
With their unwavering arrogance, I replied sarcastically. Oh, and who was it that once claimed Junya wasn't their son? That finally shut them both up, their discomfort evident.
I've been searching for you all this time.
Toru now tried to play the sympathy card, his voice trembling. Because he's famous now, right? I cut him off coldly. Then he fired back with,
It's thanks to my superior genes that he became famous.
He came up with a ridiculous theory. I couldn't help but exchange a glance with Junya. Just when I thought I couldn't be more stunned by Toru's nonsense, I mentally corrected myself. Toru's delusions are like a bottomless pit. That's what it says. I'd had enough and was about to leave with Junya when Toru, still refusing to give up, said,
Junya's only a celebrity because he grew up looking like me.
10 years ago, Toru was the one who declared Junya wasn't his son and cast us aside. Now he had the audacity to claim my genes did this? A deep anger started to boil within me. Then finally, Toru said something that pushed me to the edge.
So, hand over Junya's earnings. Are you kidding me?
Before I could say anything, Junya, who had been silently observing, exploded.
You abandoned me and Mom, kicked us out with nothing, and now you want to be my father? Oh, don't make me laugh. You have no idea how much Mom struggled because of you. Ignoring us for 10 years and only crawling back now that I'm famous? Seriously, how pathetic can you get?
Junya's fury didn't stop there.
Superior genes? You think I became a celebrity thanks to you? How can you say something so shameless? I got to where I am through my own hard work. You had nothing to do with it. Not even a little. Don't insult me. Junya. Don't you dare say my name so casually. We're strangers now.
That's right, we're strangers now. I spoke to Toru as calmly and indifferently as I could, even smiling as I continued. You were so quick to decide that Junya was Koichi's child, but you refused a DNA test, didn't you? Why was that? Toru's face paled slightly. I went on without hesitation. And despite all the fuss you made about infidelity, you never demanded alimony. Why is that, I wonder? I flashed Toru a radiant smile.
I didn't ask for alimony because I wanted to show you mercy.
Toru's eyes darted nervously as he spoke. You never listened to anything I had to say, yet you think that was mercy? Are you sure you didn't get that mixed up? I couldn't hold it in anymore and burst out laughing. Desperately trying to justify himself, Toru kept pleading.
I really wanted to believe you. I was just scared of what a DNA test would confirm.
And he started crying, but his shallow excuses meant nothing to me. The one who was unfaithful wasn't me. It was you.
What?
You didn't think I knew? Too bad for you, I knew everything. I smiled at him and Toru crumpled with a look of utter despair. Oh, sorry. It wasn't infidelity, was it? Just a one-sided delusion. I chuckled mockingly and Toru's face turned bright red. Was it shame? Anger? Maybe both. But he had no words to fire back at me. 10 years ago, Toru thought he'd executed his plan perfectly, kicking me out so he could marry his affair partner. But the other woman never had any romantic feelings for him. When Toru wouldn't stop pestering her, she ended up filing stalking charges. He had to pay a massive settlement. With his savings drained, life became difficult, and that's when he heard about Junya and decided to latch onto us again. His plans hadn't worked out, though. Now, Toru lives alone in a cheap apartment. No money, no friends, no love, no hope. All that awaits him is a future of loneliness.
Junya's already 16, huh? Time flies.
He's grown up so well, thanks to Koichi and Haruna's constant support.
It's because you've raised him so well, Tomoko.
And look at him. Such a handsome guy. I hope our kid turns out like that.
Wait, our kid? You mean... After 10 years, Koichi and Haruna had finally been blessed with a child. It was a wonderful surprise. This time, it's my turn to support the two of you. Our future, filled with the anticipation of new life, shines brightly ahead. This weekend, my oldest son and his wife dropped in for a visit.
Hey, Mom. We're here to check in on you.
Masakazu, Yuki, it's great to see you both. Thanks for coming.
How have you been holding up? Feeling good?
I'm doing great, full of energy as always. Though I've got a hunch Yuki isn't too keen on hanging out with me. Relax, Yuki. I'll grab some tea for everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
Yuki, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I was thinking of frying some tempura for a change.
What?
I mean, you could also take it to go if you prefer.
Do you think I don't do housework or something? That's basically mother-in-law harassment.
That's not what I meant.
And by the way, I'm pretty picky about quality. I only eat stuff like organic or locally sourced food, so yeah.
Mom, just borrowing the restroom. Wait, did something happen?
Oh.
Masakazu, listen to this. Your mom wants me to leave early. Apparently, I'm just in the way.
What?
So, let's go home now. I don't want her to hate me even more.
A few days later, Masakazu came over to my place.
Hey, Mom, could you be a little nicer to Yuki? She's been feeling like you don't like her.
What? But she's the one avoiding me. She's misunderstood something. The other day, I even invited her to stay for dinner.
But Yuki said you told her to leave early.
I didn't say anything like that.
So you're saying Yuki lied?
Not lied exactly. More like, yes, that's it.
Sorry, Mom, but I can't believe that. Yuki isn't the type to make stuff up.
Then bring her over here again sometime.
What?
I mean, I don't like being painted as the villain forever. I'll prove I'm telling the truth. A week later, Masakazu came back with Yuki.
Mom, I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick.
Sure, go ahead. And as soon as Masakazu left the room, Yuki started her usual complaints.
Seriously, inviting your son over every week? Maybe it's time to cut the cord. I'm tired of being dragged into this mess.
You're right. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, Yuki, what was that just now? Is this how you always talk to my mom?
Wait, Masakazu? You were listening?
Yeah, I heard it all. I wanted to believe in you, but what kind of things have you been saying behind my back to my family? Apologize to my mom.
Why should I apologize? She's the one who hates me.
Mom doesn't hate you at all.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but please don't lie about things that might cause misunderstandings.
Okay.
Maybe I did something to make her feel like she had to lie. I can't just blame Yuki for everything. If there's something you want me to change, don't hesitate to tell me. You don't have to come over if it's too much for you.
Okay.
But after that, Yuki started coming over to my house frequently. Why is she coming over even when Masakazu isn't here? She doesn't seem happy about it either.
Oh, mother-in-law, I'll toss this side dish for you.
Wait! That's for tonight's dinner.
Oh? Whoops, my bad. I didn't know.
Every time she comes, I feel like she's doing little things to annoy me on purpose. Hey, Yuki, I appreciate you coming over, but can you stop with the petty jabs?
Huh?
If you've got something to say, I'll listen. Are you upset because I talked to Masakazu the other day?
Not really. That's not it at all.
Then, at that moment, I accidentally knocked over the teacup Yuki had brought me.
Oh no. I'm gonna tell Masakazu you went all hysterical and threw a cup at me.
What? I just accidentally hit it with my hand.
And then pay me. If you don't want me spreading lies, call it hush money.
Huh? You want me to pay you?
Yes, that's right. Or do you want this picture sent to everyone?
Like I'm actually going to pay her hush money. It's all lies anyway.
What's it gonna be, mother-in-law?
Nothing. I'm not paying you anything. And honestly, this ridiculous lie is bound to be exposed sooner or later. Stop lying already.
Oh, exposed. Are you planning to make Masakazu eavesdrop again? That won't work this time.
What do you mean?
Because I've already told everything you've done to Masakazu and even all the relatives.
You're spreading lies to everyone?
Everyone feels so sorry for me. The poor first daughter-in-law, you know. That's why everyone will believe this photo, too. If you don't pay up, it's going to cause a big mess.
What? What did I ever do to you? Tell me why you're being so cruel, even lying about me.
Oh, there's no real reason. It's just to pass the time. Oh, but... I mean, sucking up to someone without money doesn't benefit me at all, so I don't want to bother with that.
Then you don't need to harass me either, do you?
That's why I said it's just for fun.
With that, Yuki left. I couldn't understand Yuki's actions at all, so I attended a memorial service a few days later to prove that she was lying. The idea of false rumors being spread about me is just unbearable. Everyone, I know you've all heard something, but I've never bullied Yuki. She's the one spreading lies.
How could you? Calling me a liar is so cruel.
Sachiko, enough already. As your older sister, I can't stand by and watch your behavior anymore.
Standing up for Yuki was my sister, Junko.
Bullying your daughter-in-law is disgraceful. Oh, poor Masakazu must feel terrible.
So, Junko's taking the side of Yuki, a stranger, over her own sister. Yuki has a knack for charming people. She quickly warmed up to Junko and even started getting New Year's money from her every year.
Here, Yuki-chan. This is your New Year's money.
Wow! Thank you, Junko-san. You're the best.
Junko, don't spoil her so much. She's a grown woman now. It feels like I've gained a lovely new daughter. I can't help but dote on her.
Junko-san, I can't take it anymore. My mother-in-law is so cruel to me.
Oh, it's okay, Yuki-chan. You don't have to meet Sachiko anymore. There's no need to force yourself to see someone you dislike. To push Yuki to this point, Sachiko, what on earth have you done to her?
I haven't done anything. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Fine, if that's how it's going to be. If you're so sure, then listen to this recording.
Then pay me. If you don't want me spreading lies, call it hush money.
What do you think? Does this sound like something a victim of bullying would say?
When did you...
I thought I might need proof someday, so I secretly recorded it. Sorry about that, Yuki.
Yuki? Is that really you on the recording?
No, Junko-san. She must have used AI or something to fake it.
Oh, Yuki, don't be ridiculous. Stop making pathetic excuses and just admit you were wrong.
I was just a little irritated. That's all. It was just that one time. Usually, she's the one harassing me.
Yuki, cut it out. It wasn't just once. You were awful to Mom the other day, too.
Masakazu, don't say unnecessary things.
The other day, too? So you've been harassing my sister repeatedly.
No, that's not true.
I can't believe this. You weren't being bullied by your mother-in-law. You were the one bullying her all along. Sachiko, I should have believed you from the start. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I was a little sad that even my own sister didn't believe me.
Yuki, I'm so disappointed in you. From now on, stay out of my life.
Junko-san, wait, please.
Of course, she'd desperately chase after Junko. She's the one giving her New Year's money. She can't afford to lose that.
Mom, I'm really sorry. I didn't think it would continue even after I warned her.
You believed in your wife. That's what a husband should do, so don't worry about it.
But if she does something like this again, I'm thinking of divorcing her.
This can all be solved if Yuki and I stop interacting. You don't have to go that far.
I can't stay with someone who lies so easily. It's fine this way.
But I don't want to disrupt your life because of me.
Mom, this is my decision for myself. I'm the one who wants the divorce. Besides, if something happens to you, there's a chance that money could go to Yuki.
Oh, well, that's true.
Mom, I don't want a single penny of the money you worked so hard to save going to someone like her.
With that, Masakazu declared that if anything similar happened again, he would divorce Yuki. A few months later, I fell and broke my leg. I was forced to live in a wheelchair.
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. But it looks like I won't be able to walk for a while.
Don't worry, Mom. Relax. We'll take turns helping you until you can walk again.
Masakazu, thank you. Thanks to my sons and daughters-in-law, I was able to live without much inconvenience.
Mother-in-law, I'll leave dinner ready for you. I vacuumed to the living room.
Thank you. I feel bad for causing so much trouble, but it's a big help. However,
I'm not doing any caregiving. I know she'll just make it miserable for me.
I'm not even asking her to do it, but she just enjoys complaining.
Caregiving? No way. Here's 1,000 yen. Let's just cut ties.
Why money?
It's the least I can do for my poor, struggling mother-in-law. At least $15 covers a meal, right?
If she doesn't want to help, she doesn't have to come. But she's clearly having fun mocking me. Ugh, I've had enough. You're really okay with this?
What?
I don't want your money. Let's cut ties, just like you want. Thanks for everything so far. You don't have to come over anymore.
What's with that attitude? Cutting ties with me might mean you won't see Masakazu anymore, you know?
That's fine. If you don't want to, I won't force you. And with that, I accepted Yuki's demand to cut ties. A month later, Masakazu handed Yuki the divorce papers.
Yuki, let's get a divorce.
What?
I can't stay with someone who lies so easily and mocks my mom.
Did your mom put some weird ideas in your head again? Why don't you believe me?
Believe you? Everything you've said has been a lie. How could I?
It's awful! Trusting your mom over your wife? What kind of husband does that? You're the worst.
At first, I wanted to believe you, Yuki, but there's just too much proof that you've been lying. I can't blindly trust you anymore.
That doesn't mean you have to divorce me.
It's not just the lies. You've disrespected my mom too.
Are you talking about me refusing to take care of her?
Yeah. Did you really need to refuse in such an insulting way?
Did you even ask what I said? I just told her that I couldn't do it because it would be mentally exhausting.
I heard you handed her 1,000 yen and declared you wanted to cut ties.
That's a lie. Your mom's so mean. Are you seriously forcing me to take care of someone I'm uncomfortable with? Just because I refused once, now you're turning against me too?
Who said anything about forcing you to do it? We siblings discussed helping mom out, but we never said anything about making the daughter-in-law do it.
But your brother's wife was helping too, wasn't she? How could I be the only one to say no?
Still, no one forced you, right? If you couldn't do it, you could have just said so. But giving her money and telling her you wanted to cut ties? That's the part that doesn't make sense. I'm not mad because you didn't help. I just don't understand your actions.
Oh, really? Then let me ask you, what's the point of being nice to a mother-in-law who isn't even wealthy?
What?
If she were rich like Junko-san, I'd be as sweet as honey. But your mom? No way. It's a waste of time.
So all you care about is how much money someone has?
What's wrong with that? Doing things that don't benefit me won't improve my life, right?
Yuki-chan? So that's how you really feel?
Junko-san. Well, since you overheard, fine, I'll admit it. That's exactly how I feel.
So you've been harassing Sachiko just because you can't expect financial support from her?
Exactly. I only do things that benefit me.
What a sad way to see the world. To think that's all people mean to you.
But isn't that just being smart and surviving life?
A truly smart person wouldn't do that. After all, what you see on the surface isn't everything about someone, right?
Huh?
Sachiko has a lot of inheritance left from her late husband. She's also made significant profits through investments.
What?
But I'm relieved. There's no way I'd want someone like you to get my inheritance.
That's right. It's a good thing her true colors came out while we're still alive.
This has to be a joke.
I feel the same. I'm so glad my mom's money won't end up with someone like you.
Thanks, Masakazu. Are you really okay with this?
Of course. My brothers all supported me in this decision.
Mother-in-law, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were such an incredible person.
It's too late for that.
Oh, come on. You know what they say. Hate often hides love, right? I actually wanted to get along with you. Just think of it as youthful foolishness. Please forgive me, mother-in-law. I promise I'll work hard to help with caregiving from now on, okay?
You were so focused on the small stuff that you missed the bigger picture.
I've learned my lesson.
You're an adult. You should have realized it the first time. Goodbye, Yuki.
Make sure you don't mess up next time. If there is a next time, that is.
No! Don't abandon me!
And with that, Yuki and Masakazu got divorced. After the divorce, Yuki found herself struggling financially and turned to Junko for help.
Junko-san, please, think of it as helping me turn my life around.
You can work for yourself.
As expected, she was turned away at the door. Even her relatives were fed up with her, and she was left without anyone to support her.
I should have never bullied my mother-in-law.
In the end, Yuki lost her family and relatives, finding herself completely alone. After that, with the support of my sons and daughter-in-law, I recovered well and started rehabilitation. I'll work hard in rehab and make sure everyone can feel relieved.
Mom, when your leg fully recovers, let's all go to a hot spring together. I'm in. I'll look for a great inn.
All right then, I better heal quickly. From now on, I'll enjoy stress-free days, stay healthy, and live a long life. I'm Koharu. I've always been hard on myself, even as a kid, and I've carried this lingering guilt about letting my parents down my whole life. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I know I've been such a disappointment.
What? Just because you went to vocational school? Come on, that's no big deal at all.
Koharu, you're our daughter, and nothing will ever change that. And hey, I know there's a place out there where you can truly shine.
Yeah. My parents were always so kind to me, but I grew older without being able to accept their kindness. With my low self-esteem, the guy I ended up marrying wasn't exactly a catch.
Hey Koharu, your family's pretty well off, right? I need some money for my investments. Can you hit up your parents for some cash?
My husband Masaru, he called himself an investor. He spent all day glued to his computer, obsessing over Forex trading. What? Again? You just begged my parents for money the other day because you were out of funds. Are you sure you want to keep doing this kind of job when there's no income?
You're so clueless. Do you even get how Forex trading works? I'm an expert, and I know what I'm doing. I'll make a profit in the end. You're acting like I'm just gambling or something.
I never said that. I'm just saying maybe this isn't a sustainable career choice.
Shut up! A clueless housewife like you has no right to tell me what to do with my expertise. You're just a vocational school graduate. Plus, now, just a stay-at-home wife doing remote work. You don't understand how the world works. All you need to do is just go and get money from your parents. Just do as I say so I can turn that money into bigger money.
But
No buts. Just listen to me. Come on, what's the big deal? Milk your parents for everything they've got until they're drained dry. That's all you're good for anyway.
oh, really? So I guess that makes you a lesser person than me, huh?
Huh?
Think about it. You're constantly begging my parents for money because you can't even earn money on your own, right?
Ugh.
If you were actually making money and contributing to the household, I wouldn't say a thing. But any little bit you make just goes toward your hobbies, right? On top of that, most of the money supporting us right now is from my savings before we got married and my work from home income. With all that, how can you talk so big?
Shut up! I can do whatever I want with my money. You're just overreacting. Now you've just mentally attacked me. If I took this to court, you'd lose. So unless you want to pay damages, you better back off and do what I say.
Oh, overreacting? Mentally attacked you? Do you really think throwing around big words would scare me? You probably don't realize this, but those topics are my area of expertise.
What?
Sure, I failed my college entrance exams and just ended up in vocational school, but I didn't waste my time there. Before we got married, I used the qualifications I earned there to work in family counseling.
What?
So, throwing tantrums and emotional distress doesn't faze me at all. So what else? Do you have any more excuses for blowing up my parents' money?
Ugh.
If you have nothing else to say, I'm going to let my parents know exactly what you've been doing. Obviously, they'll cut off all the support for sure. But hey, you've been so confident. Surely you can survive without relying on them, right?
Ugh. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'll start contributing to the household from now on, so please don't cut me off.
I might have laid into him, but honestly, my income from remote work is barely anything. I'm not exactly in a position to criticize him more. Fine, I'll let it go this time, but there won't be a next time.
Thank you. I promise I'll turn things around.
With that, the tension between me and Masaru finally settled down, for now. However, a few years later, when the topic of buying a house came up, a new issue arose.
Hey Koharu, about the down payment for the house, can you cover it for me?
Excuse me? We already signed the contract and all that's left is to pay the deposit. What are you talking about?
Sorry, my bad, but I don't have the cash for the down payment, so obviously the person who can pay should handle it. Your remote work's been going pretty well lately, right? And if that's not enough, you can just ask your rich parents at this point. Whatever you say now, it's all too late. Come on, it's a joint loan. I'm still covering half the payments. All I'm asking is to handle the down payment. You don't want to struggle financially because of the down payments, do you? Man, I can't wait to move into our dream home.
Fine. I'll figure out the down payment and talk to my parents about it. But don't expect me to listen to a single complaint from you later.
Yeah. Don't scare me with that face.
In the end, I paid for the down payment on the house with my savings and the money I begged my parents for. But everything changed on the day we moved into our new home. Finally, it's done.
Yeah, now the real work begins. There's so much to do.
Honestly, I don't have the best feeling toward Masaru, but at least for today, I'll try to keep things celebratory. I don't want to worry my parents when they come over. Withholding my mixed emotions, we opened the door to our new home, only to find someone completely unexpected inside.
Welcome home, Masaru.
Hey Minami, I'm back. I love you.
I love you too, Masaru.
What the hell? Who is this woman, Masaru? And why is she all over you in our new home like that?
Oh, wow. You're so clueless. You are ex-wife. Let me spell it out for you. Me and Masaru are in love. This house is going to be our love nest.
What the?
What's going on with all these noise? Is something wrong?
Mother-in-law, this woman is claiming she's going to live here.
Well, yes, she is. Masaru's divorcing you and marrying Minami.
What?
Unlike you, who can only manage some remote work and can't even be useful, his mistress is young and sweet. Naturally, it's better for Masaru to be with Minami, don't you think? Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Thank you so much, mother-in-law.
So yeah, just sign the divorce papers, okay? It's right here.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? Even if I give in and agree to divorce your cheating self, why on earth would I let Minami live in this house? We signed a joint loan for this place.
Look, you just keep paying half the loan after the divorce since your remote work's been doing pretty well lately. And if you're short, you can just ask your rich parents anyways. Besides, someone like you who doesn't even know how to spend money properly doesn't really need it.
Okay, I see. Then I guess the two of you are heading straight to hell. I won't be helping you.
Huh? How do you know that?
Yeah, let's hear it. Sour much? You're just embarrassing yourself, ex-wife.
Just then, the intercom buzzed, and a familiar couple stepped into the house.
It's been a while, Koharu.
How have you been? This is such a lovely new home.
Hey, long time no see, Dad and Mom. I need to quickly talk to you about something important.
What the hell? Why are your parents here?
Why not? I told you before they were coming to celebrate. Looks like you completely forgot.
Now that you mention it, I think I might have heard something like that.
Koharu, is something going on?
And who's that woman? She's all over your husband, Masaru.
Well, this is,
on, Masaru. Don't chicken out. Just say aloud that this is my new wife, Minami.
What?
Hey, you're Koharu's parents, right? Thanks so much for tipping in on the down payment for our love nest. We'll be counting on your continued help with the joint loan payments support.
Masaru, what exactly is going on here?
Depending on your answer, we'll have to take some very serious action.
No, it's not like that. I was just joking, right, Koharu? Back me up here.
Mom, Dad, Masaru wants to divorce me and marry Minami. Oh, and he says the joint loan payments should be left to me and you two.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Masaru, explain yourself. Did you really think you could bully my soft-hearted Koharu and letting you use us for money, even after the divorce?
To betray Koharu like this? How dare you? We only helped out because she loved you. If this is the result, we're done. We're demanding a refund of the down payment we gave for this house.
Oh no. I can't pay it back. The loan's already finalized, and I barely have any savings left. It's not possible.
Oh, so you never intended to pay it back anyways. You're just full of excuses, aren't you?
Ugh.
Mom, Dad, I want you to take a look at this. It's a list of how Masaru has spent all the money I've given him so far. Ever since I warned him there won't be a next time, I've been keeping detailed records.
Hey, stop. Don't show them that.
Every cent we gave went straight into Masaru's pocket.
We never agreed to this. We only gave you the money because you said it was for Koharu and the household. Koharu, why didn't you tell us the truth? If you had, we wouldn't have kept giving him money.
I'm sorry. I felt like I had to try to love the man I married. Even when I was unhappy, I couldn't bring myself to talk to you about it. But enough is enough. I'm divorcing Masaru. I don't care about him anymore. Honestly, without him, I don't even need your financial help and I can take care of myself just fine.
What? Take care of yourself? There's no way you could manage that. And for the record, I've wanted to divorce you anyways. There's no way I could love someone as boring as you.
That's right. Masaru doesn't love you. He loves me. So, why don't you pack up and leave already? This house belongs to our family now.
Oh, is that so? If you're going to say that, then I guess I'm done with you two. As for the loan on this house, I'll be considering my options. Let's go, Dad, Mom.
Yeah.
All right.
My parents and I, holding the divorce papers we were handed, quietly fuming, began walking away from the new house.
Huh? Don't ever come back.
This is our house now. We're not leaving and we're not giving it up. Try if you dare.
Their taunting words followed us as we walked out, but they would come to regret them just a few days later. A few days later, my parents and I returned to the house, accompanied by a real estate agent.
What the hell is this? Bringing a real estate agent here to force us into some unfair contract or something?
Coward! You think you can win by bringing back up? We're not giving up, no matter what.
Oh no. This is actually a great news for you. The proposal is that I'll buy out your share of the joint loan and pay it off myself.
What?
That way, you don't even have to worry about the loan anymore. But of course, the house ownership will be solely in my name, so you won't be able to live here anymore.
What the hell? That's ridiculous. And weren't you going on about being independent? Now you're just leaning on your rich parents again. How pathetic, you spoiled princess.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm covering the loan buyout entirely with money I earned on my own.
What?
After you called me ignorant, I started studying investments. Turns out, I'm pretty good at it. Now I'm earning way more than you ever did. enough to pay off the loan in full all at once.
No way, are you serious? If you buy out the loan, where the hell are we supposed to live?
That's right! How can you say something so cruel? Are you really planning to make us homeless just because you lost against me, your husband's mistress? Oh, that's too much.
Oh, if that's how you feel, you could always buy the loan back from me and pay it yourselves. I wouldn't mind. If that forex trading income can cover. After all that big talk, you still haven't made any real money, have you?
Ugh.
Or is Minami going to pay it for you? She's the woman you loved enough to betray me for, after all. I'm sure her love will help you out, right?
What? Yeah, that's right. Minami, you'll help me pay the loan, won't you? We love each other, right?
What the hell? Why should I do that?
What?
I only agreed to marry you so that I can live in this brand new house. But now you're talking about joint loans and making your ex-wife's parents pay for it. You tricked me. This is betrayal. I'm breaking up with you and suing you.
Oh? You're the one getting sued, Minami.
What?
Haven't you realized? No matter what you do from here, the fact remains that you had an affair with Masaru. As his wife, I have every right to sue you for emotional damages.
Wait, but I'm a woman. Shouldn't the man be the one paying damages? If you're suing someone, sue Masaru, not me.
Of course. I'll be suing Masaru too. But if you had an affair, it doesn't matter if you're a woman. The person who cheats is the one who pays, regardless of gender. That's just the way society works. Minami was momentarily speechless, but then she quickly sneered at me.
Oh, really? Who decided that? What law exactly says so? Go on and tell me all about it.
Masaru and his mother joined Minami in yelling.
Yeah, that's right. Stop spitting nonsense based on your own amateur assumptions.
What could someone as ignorant as you possibly understand? You're not even an expert, so don't act like you know better.
Oh? So you'd believe it if it came from an expert?
What?
Actually, my parents are lawyers. My dad, in particular, specializes in divorce cases. I'm pretty sure he knows more about this stuff than you do. Right, Dad?
Absolutely. My daughter's been treated so poorly, and I can't take this lightly. While I can't represent her directly, I'll give her my full support. I'll make sure to pursue this until you're utterly ruined, so you better be prepared.
Ah! That's a lie. You never mentioned anything about this during dating and even after we got married.
She kept quiet because she felt inferior. She grew up thinking she was a failure compared to her elite parents, so she pushed herself into a corner. But my parents always told me that I have my own strengths. That's why I was able to overcome my complex and now face you all. And your insults helped me discover my talent for investing.
Koharu, I'm sorry we didn't realize how badly Masaru was treating you. But seeing you grow strong enough to find your strengths makes me proud as a mother.
Absolutely. There's no such thing as a more or less respectable career. You're a valuable member of society, and I hope you're proud of who you are.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I realized I was wrong to put myself down. From now on, I won't ever belittle myself. I'll do my best with what I can.
What the hell? You're making us out to be the villains here. You only got exploited because you were so stupid. The weak always get taken advantage of by the strong. That's how the world works. So stop acting like a victim. You have no right to play that card.
Exactly. You're inferior to Masaru, so you should have just stayed quiet and listened to us. You lost as a wife. Admit it. Just do as we say, loser.
You people just don't know when to quit, do you? That kind of logic doesn't fly in the real world. Stop pretending you're the victims here. Don't you realize the crap you're pulling is borderline criminal? Huh? When I finally mustered the courage to shout back, Masaru and the others hilariously trembled. Wow, I always thought I could never win against them, but it turns out they fold easily. I wish I'd fought back sooner. Real estate agent, hand them the contracts.
Okay, I understand. Masaru, here's the contract for the loan buyout, and this one is for transferring the loan to you. Choose one.
No way! Either option ruins us! Koharu, please, I'm sorry. I need you. We're husband and wife. I love you, so help me out here.
Oh, really? Well, I don't love you and I don't care. I'll buy the loan and you can go ruin yourselves somewhere far away from me.
My life is over.
What am I supposed to do? I can't pay for any damages. And now we're losing our home. How did it come to this?
Watching them in despair, I felt a wave of satisfaction. How pathetic. I can't believe I let myself tied down by people like them. From now on, I'll move forward and make my own happiness. At this very moment, I swore to myself that no matter what happens in life, I would always stand up for myself and never give up. In the end, Masaru and the others agreed to the loan buyout and were evicted from the house. Of course, I sued them for their affair and requested emotional damages and leaving them barely anything to live by. Word has it that after spending some time sleeping on the streets, they now live in an old apartment together.
Why are we spending so much money?
Oh, shut up. It's your fault for being useless. I can't take this life anymore.
Apparently, their constant arguments are so loud that their eviction from the apartment is just a matter of time. As for me, I started a new chapter in my life, living in the house with my parents. Mom, Dad, there's someone I'd like you to meet. I met him through matchmaking and he really respects me.
Oh, is that so? Bring him over.
Just know, if he's no good, I'll show him the door.
I'm hoping that won't be necessary. From now on, I'll live my life I'm proud of and live for myself. Name's Kuniko, 38. Hey Michi, can you grab Rika from cram school?
No can do. I'm the guild master, all right? Guild masters don't just walk out in the middle of a raid.
Oh, great. This excuse again.
Rika's 10, Kuniko. She can walk home by herself.
Sure, except it's coming down hard out there today.
She's got an umbrella, right? Besides, why don't you go?
I'm busy cooking dinner, genius. Michinori, my husband, helps out with housework and childcare when he can, even though his job keeps him busy with overtime and business trips. But at the end of the day, his games always come first. When he's gaming, he doesn't listen to a single word I say. Fine, I'll just put dinner on hold.
Pick up some beer on your way home. Oh, and I want dinner done by 7 p.m. sharp, so make sure it's ready no later than 6:30. I promise to get back to my game by 7.
Then how about you go pick up Rika? If I don't finish cooking now, there's no way I'll make it in time for dinner.
What the hell? It takes you that long to cook? Can't you just make it faster? I'm starving over here.
What?
My mom always had dinner ready the second I got home from school. But you should take a page out of her book.
I just got back from my part-time job and started cooking right away. Besides, your mom was a stay-at-home mom, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she was busy too. Don't use the whole working mom excuse.
He spends all his time gaming and doesn't even try to cook or even know how to cook. But he has the nerve to give me orders and complain? I've had enough.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
You spend all your time gaming, don't help out, act like a spoiled brat, and then compare me to your mom? I've had it with you.
Excuse me? You're the one out of line. Do you have any idea what happens if you turn off my game? I could lose my data. I was in the middle of an online match.
Well, maybe if you didn't complain so much, I wouldn't have done it. And since you've never cooked a day in your life, you've got no right to say I'm slow at it. Why don't you cook for once? If you think I'm so slow, prove you can do it faster.
What?
Come on, I'll go pick up Rika. You take over dinner while I'm gone.
What? I've told you 1,000,000 times. I'll help with the other chores, but I'm a guy. Cooking isn't my thing, and it's not something I need to do. And what does this have to do with my mom? Comparing me to her is pointless.
Oh, so because you're a guy, you can't cook? You just dismiss cooking like it's beneath you? Well, then why don't you try it? By the way, your little brother Kazu cooks all the time, and he's amazing at it.
What? Why are you bringing Kazu into this? That's so annoying.
Oh, really? So it's fine for you to compare me to someone, but the second you're compared to someone, it's a problem?
Huh?
You just compared me to your mom earlier, didn't you? That annoyed me too, you know. Anyway, if you want dinner done by 7, stop bossing me around. And have you thought about Rika? Even with an umbrella, she's going to get soaked in this rain. Can't you think about your daughter for once?
Well,
Besides, if you're so desperate to get back to your game by 7, why don't you eat after you're done? Oh, wait, you're too hangry to wait that long, aren't you? So what's your solution?
fine. I'll go pick up Rika.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad he finally got it. Michinori went to pick up Rika. And I got back to cooking. By 7 p.m., dinner was ready, just as promised.
Alright, I'm off to game now.
Don't overdo it. Michinori finished eating by 7 and disappeared into his room.
Yeah, figures.
A few days later. I'm home. Huh? What the hell? What the hell are you doing?
I'm leaving this house.
What the hell?
That's why I took the day off. I've been packing all my stuff all day.
What do you mean you're leaving? Is this like a job transfer or something? Completely caught off guard, I was in shock.
Ha! It's nothing like that. I'm moving into a new place with my new wife.
A new place and wife?
Well, I get why you're shocked. This is pretty sudden, huh?
Wait, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
So you're saying you're going to live somewhere else with another woman?
That's right.
Oh, this can't be happening.
She's amazing. She totally gets my hobbies.
Hobbies? You mean gaming?
Of course. She's in my guild, actually.
So she's one of the players you team up with?
Oh, wow. Not bad for a clueless gaming noob like you to catch on so quick. And get this, she's a total pro at gaming. I mean, she's incredible. When I met her at our first offline meetup, I was blown away by how gorgeous she is too.
Since when have you been going to meetups like that?
Those days I told you I was working overtime or going on business trips, I was at meetups or sneaking off to see her.
So he's been lying to us all this time, cheating on me? Okay, so I get that you've been cheating. But seriously, springing this on me out of nowhere on the day you're leaving? You've got a daughter, Rika, to think about. We need to talk this through.
Listen, I care more about her than I do about some kid. And you're such a nag. It's unbearable. I couldn't wait to get out of this nightmare of a house.
What the hell? Did you just call Rika some kid? Talking about her like she doesn't matter? You're a failure as a father.
Fine by me. Thanks for the compliment, actually.
Are you serious?
Totally. As of today, I don't have any kids. Once we're divorced, custody's all yours, by the way. Let's face it, having a kid is just a burden. My girlfriend doesn't even like kids. Ha!
What a horrible man. We're better off without him. I never thought you'd turn out to be this kind of person. You know what? Fine. Leave. Do whatever you want.
I was planning to anyway.
You seem really well prepared for this.
Yeah, that rainy day when you blew up at me? That's when I decided I was done here. I've been getting ready for this divorce ever since. Make sure you file the papers, got it? And don't even think about stalling. It's not like I'm gonna miss you.
Who said I care if you miss me? By the way, you'll be paying alimony and child support, and I'll be billing your girlfriend for damages too.
What? Hell no, you idiot!
Excuse me? You're the one who cheated. There's no way you're getting out of this.
Look, cheating only happens because the other person sucks. You didn't even notice, so this is all on you, not my problem. Anyway, I've got a whole new life to start. I'm not wasting money on stuff like that.
Is that so? Then I'll just hire a lawyer and make sure you pay up.
A lawyer? A lawyer? Really? Do whatever you want.
Well, you seem confident.
Of course I am. I'm not giving my new address to anyone but my job. Good luck trying to track me down to serve those papers.
And there are plenty of ways to figure out where you are, like contacting your parents or your workplace. But if I tell your job about this, wouldn't that be a problem for you?
Hey, that's low.
Oh, you've got some nerve calling me low after cheating. And for the record, this isn't low at all. If you don't want your situation to get worse, then pay the alimony and child support like an adult.
Fine, I'll pay, you gritty woman.
Well, I have every right to claim alimony and child support. And make sure you tell your girlfriend she'll be paying damages too. If you don't, well, you know what will happen.
Ugh, you're relentless.
As promised, Michinori left the house that very day. You're really leaving before Rika gets home?
Of course. The sooner I can get to my place, the better.
This is awful.
Don't think we'll ever see each other again. Later.
An hour later. Rika will be home soon. Oh, how would I even tell her?
I'm home.
Oh, welcome back.
Huh? Did the house get emptier or something?
Well, actually, Rika... Without saying a word, Rika went straight to her room. Of course, she's struggling to process this. Even though Michinori was always gaming, Rika still cared about him. And it's normal to feel lost when a family falls apart. Rika cares about Michinori this much, and yet he had the nerve to say Rika's just some kid? Unbelievable. I can't forgive him. Just then...
Dad?
Rika? Wait, Rika, calm down.
It could be Dad. I have to go. What?
Rika? Huh? Oh, you're...
Oh. Uncle.
Kazu? What are you doing here?
Rika, Kuniko, I'm so sorry. My idiot brother.
Did he tell you himself?
Yeah. I don't even know how to apologize. I'm just really, really sorry.
Uncle, it's not your fault. You don't need to bow.
She's right. And even though you live nearby, there's no need to go out of your way to apologize.
That's not gonna happen. My parents wanted to come and apologize too, but they're not close enough to get here right away. They said they'll visit on their day off.
Even your parents. Michinori might be awful, but his parents and brother are incredibly reasonable and genuinely good people.
Sister-in-law, if he ever stops paying alimony or child support, let me know. I'll make him pay up immediately.
Thank you.
Rika, if anything bothers you now that your dad's gone, just tell me, okay?
Okay.
Even though we were feeling hopeless, knowing we had allies nearby gave us a sense of relief. Thanks to that, Rika and I managed to move forward with our lives. Actually, it's so much more peaceful without someone constantly irritating me. With Michinori gone, life was happier and more enjoyable. About a year into our new routine.
Hey, did you hear the front door just now?
Yeah.
What?
No way.
I'm back. Bet life's been tough, huh?
Ew! Don't touch me.
Wow, cold reception after a whole year. Don't your hands hurt? Man, this place is so clean. That's Kuniko for you. If you're gonna have a wife, she's gotta be good at housework.
What is even happening? Why is he suddenly here? How did he get in?
What's up with you two? Haven't said a word. Oh, I get it. You're so overjoyed I'm back that you're speechless, right?
As if. We're just stunned that someone like you barged in unannounced. Talk about delusional.
Well, I can't blame you. You both love me so much. Oh, you want to know why I'm back? Well, after I left, I married my girlfriend, but all we ever did outside of work was play games. No, I mean, we did other things too. But since neither of us did housework, we fought all the time. Plus, the place was a constant mess.
Why am I not surprised?
And she can't even cook for crap either. When I told her she should at least try to cook, she totally flipped out. And because of her, the guild's a mess now too. It even disbanded.
2 peas in a pod, huh?
So I figured by now, you two must be struggling. That's why I came back to help you out. Starting tomorrow, you can relax.
He divorced her and came crawling back. And now he's pretending it's for our sake? How shameless can he be? And seriously, who talks about stuff like this in front of their kid? This guy is beyond repair. I need to do something.
Huh? Where are you going?
A few minutes later.
Oh, you're back. What were you doing? Oh, getting my bed ready? What? Wait, why is Kazu here? Are you eating here? Or were you helping these two while I was gone? That's so like you. Hey, say something. Hey, can I at least sit down and eat with you? Hey, what the hell is wrong with you two? Say something already.
Completely ignored by us, Michinori finally snapped.
I'm your family. Why are you acting like I'm invisible? What's wrong with you?
The police should be here soon.
What?
Earlier, when I took Rika out of the room, it was to tell Kazu, who was in the shower, that Michinori had barged into the house. A few minutes earlier. So yeah, that's what's happening.
What should we do?
Well, this is obviously trespassing. I'll call the police once I'm out of the shower.
True to his word, as soon as Kazu finished, he called the local police station.
A random person just walked into the house uninvited. So yeah, I've already reported you. Why don't you leave now? You're just a stranger here.
A stranger? I'm their husband and father, and your brother.
Huh? You're not my husband.
You're not my father.
You're not my brother.
What?
You submitted the divorce papers. Don't go around calling yourself my husband or her father anymore.
But I'm still Rika's father. That hasn't changed.
What are you even saying? This is my father now.
What?
Well, technically, not yet.
We're dating.
What?
While Kazu was supporting us, we grew closer.
Our parents are on board with our relationship too.
This is insane. I won't stand for this. You can't just steal her from me. Brothers don't do that.
I didn't steal anything.
And Kuniko, you're a cheater.
Excuse me? You're the one who cheated first. And for your information, we started dating after the divorce, so it's not cheating.
Unlike you, we don't stoop to such disgusting behavior.
Shut up. No matter what you say, I refuse to accept your relationship.
Even if you say that, your parents and everyone around you already accept our relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
I always thought you were immature, but over this past year, you've become even more childish. You might as well be younger than me now.
What? Don't act like you're so high and mighty with me.
You've always had a short temper, especially when you don't have a comeback.
Totally.
Hey, stop talking down to me like that.
It's because you're completely out of your mind.
What? How am I out of my mind?
You cheated on me, left out of nowhere, then suddenly barged back home saying you're home. That's insane and absolutely deserves nothing but disdain.
Not to mention, you casually blabbed about your ear with your affair partner in front of your daughter like it was nothing. Anyone would think you're out of your mind.
Kuniko told me what you said about Rika before you left. Don't go calling yourself her father now.
Oh, looks like the police are here.
Alright, get out of here, you disgrace.
Wait, Kuniko, think about it. You know I love you more than anyone else.
Don't call Kazu this guy, okay? And where do you even get the nerve to think that? I hate men like you who lack any morals.
Ugh. Rika, wouldn't you rather have your real father around than some random guy? Don't you hate the idea of your father getting arrested? Remember the good times we had together?
I don't remember any good times, and I don't need a father who talks bad about me.
What?
Oh, officer, you can come in now.
Hey, Kuniko, what are you doing?
You lost the right to say anything the moment you betrayed Kuniko and Rika by cheating.
I'm sorry. I'll do anything from now on. Please, let me stay. When I went back to my parents' house, they turned me away at the door. I've got nowhere else to go.
Afterward, Michinori was taken to the police station. Later, we received a call saying the police had given Michinori a stern warning. Apparently, Michinori was visibly shrinking under the gaze of the stern-looking officers at the local station. Thanks to Kazu's suggestion, a restraining order was issued, so we won't be seeing Michinori again. Rumor has it that the incident at our house got back to his workplace, and he's now struggling to stay there. He's reportedly working long hours to pay Rika's child support, but his behavior at work has been poor, resulting in a pay cut and a demotion. These days, he's so swamped with work that he doesn't even have time to play his beloved games. We're happier than ever, all thanks to Kazu. Oh, and the day after Michinori came to our house, his belongings were delivered by courier. We refused to accept them, and Kazu handled the situation. He's truly our savior. Some people couldn't understand our relationship, saying things about how I ended up dating my ex-husband's brother. But every time someone says something, Kazu would stand up for me. I don't want to rely on Kazu to protect me forever. I want to grow stronger so we can support each other equally.